Oh, hi. Welcome back to Iron Mike's Kitchen. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to eat, and that's beef. A lot of people have a hard time preparing beef because it seems to take a little bit longer. It's just so much easier to throw a bunch of fish or chicken in the oven and call it game over. Not true in Iron Mike's Kitchen. We adore the cow. We serve the cow as often as possible, especially if you come across lean cow. Now, I have discovered the trick, and that is the crock pot. The beauty of the crock pot is you literally set it, but you don't forget it. You come back in about 4 hours and you've got a delicious treat just waiting for you. I took lean London broil. Now, if you ever go to the grocery store and you look in the meat department, London broil usually has the least fat of anything. The thing of it is, when you throw it on the grill or in the cast iron skillet, it gets tough. So how do you take a beautiful lean piece of steak and make it delicious? Throw it in the crock pot. So I tossed in a couple London broils, and as you can see, that tough steak literally pulls apart. Now when it pulls apart like this, you can shred it up. Just like pork, shredded chicken, you've got shredded beef right here. What to do with the shredded beef, how to make it healthy, how to make it delicious. I can solve your problem. Comida de Mexicanos. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Mexican food. You can use whatever spice blend you like, but here's what I do. So mix together ground cumin, cayenne pepper, chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, and some black pepper. Sometimes I'll throw in a little bit of red wine. Part of the name of the game is to have that aesthetic body and physique is keeping your sodium levels low so you don't hold a ton of water. It's super easy with Mexican food to have high sodium choices. It's all delicious, but it has a lot of salt in it. So if you're making your own seasoning, my advice to you is, if you're watching your salt, use different types of powder and then add salt at the end. What I do is I grab the Carb Balance flour tortillas. One of these fiber-packed tortillas has 13 grams of fiber in it. So literally eating one of these and it's gonna fill you up. You're looking at 120 calories a piece. If you're keeping your carbs low, this is the way to go. Instead of using your basic lettuce, lechuga in Espanol, what you want to do is throw down something with a little bit more nutritional value. If you're gonna make a taco, you're probably not gonna want to have a side of broccoli. So how do I solve that problem? Get broccoli slaw. Shredded broccoli, a little bit of carrots, a little bit of red cabbage, and you're gonna put that on top. If you want to get crazy, and I'm always recommending getting crazy, find yourself a nice salsa verde, green salsa. I'm not a big dairy guy, but I will show you there's a reduced fat sour cream, queso fresco, or cojita cheese on top. Cojita cheese is kind of like Mexican Parmesan cheese. Here's a tip. Take your high fiber flour tortilla, throw a little bit of canola spray in your cast iron skillet, toss your tortilla in there for a second. I always like to give my tortillas extra love. So I go ahead and grab that little canola oil and hit the top of it just a little bit, and then throw just the tiniest bit of garlic powder. Oh yeah, garlic powder is going on that shell. Then I'm gonna flip it over quite quickly. Boom! Add that delicious beef to your tortilla. Throw in a little bit of cojita cheese, if you're not afraid of dairy. Toss it on a plate. Add a bunch of broccoli slaw. Light it up with some low-calorie salsa verde, green salsa, and then hand it over to a friend or a loved one that'll never believe Mexican food can be this delicious and this good for you. Viva de Cocina de Iron Mike.
Parece